Good morning. This is Jonathan Gorman from iCreative, and today we're going to talk about the Citrus app available to all of the members. The first thing you'll need to do on iPhone to get the app is to go to the App Store. Once I arrive at the App Store on iPhone or iPad, at the very bottom right, I'm going to tap on Search and do a search for the Citrus Club. Once I've performed the search, you're going to see at the very top that that app is available. Now, mine says open, of course, because I already have the app on my iPhone. But in your case, it's going to say get. And you just tap on that button and it'll download. Once you've downloaded the app to your iPhone or iPad, you're going to see the icon, the bottom row of the icons in the middle of the screen, the Citrus Club. Now, the very first time you launch the app, you are going to need to sign in with your username and your password. And the very top left of the screen, those three lines actually represent a menu. And that menu is very important to all the functionalities baked within this app. So if I tap on that, at the very bottom, I can go to settings and I can, sign in or sign out. But at this menu, we've got a lot of really important things happening. The club calendar and my account and billing information. I can make a tea time, hours of operation, and documents and so forth. Hours of operation is a really great little shortcut for me to go and see all of the hours that I can never seem to remember for all of these different parts of the club. So fitness and pool hours, I just tap on that, it reveals all of them. An X at the very top left allows me to back out a level to go and see maybe what the dining and social hours are. A single tap on those brings all of the hours for that particular part of the club up as well. Top left, I'm going to hit on the X, and away we go. Now, to get out of this part of the app, again, I'm going to go back to the menu, the top left of the screen. That's how I'm going to, navigate backwards and forwards throughout the app to arrive at these different functionalities. The next thing I'm going to do is tap on Home at the very top, and that's going to bring us to this screen. So this is the home screen of the app, if you will. I can tap on my profile and see if, maybe I spelled my name wrong, or I can go and see other things about my account. I can make a tea time right there in the middle. And that's very handy if you wanted to get a couple of friends together and book something for next Wednesday at 7 a.m. We've also got in the bottom row, My Statement, the members directory, and the staff directory. Now, in the top right of all of these little squares is the club calendar, and that's what I want to talk about next. If I tap on club calendar, this is a really great feature for us to have right at our fingertips. And don't forget that this is on your iPhone. And so wherever you are in the world, you might be on the golf course and a friend asks about a certain event. Well, you can pull everything up right here within the app. And it's very easy to use. And it's really designed for iPhone to make it that much easier for you to navigate. If you want to look at everything in a month view, you'll notice that month view is sort of a brown circle button. To the right of that, however, is also list view. And if I tap on that, now you can see that list view becomes, sort of highlighted in brown. And this is going to give me a really easy to navigate list of every single thing that's going on at the club in November of 2023. Now watch what happens if I go back to month view and then I tap on, say, November 16th. You'll notice that any day in the calendar that has some kind of event on it is going to have a little gray dot underneath it. So if I tap on November 16th, what's nice is that the calendar stays exactly where it is, but all of the events related to that day are shown now at the bottom of the screen. They're even color coded each of the events to show me exactly which part of the club or what function is this particular event relates to. But what if I only wanted to look at, say, pickleball, social, or tennis events? At the very top, there's a blue bar that says filter by, and there's a little icon of it looks like a little filter triangle up there as well. I'm going to go ahead and tap on that blue bar. And this pops down to allow me to really select a very specific set of events to view. In this case, I'm going to tap on Select Category Group at the top, and then I'm going to tap on Social. Well, once I do that, now everything in the calendar, once I hit go, I do need to hit go, don't forget to hit go. Now you'll notice that the events in November have certain days that don't have gray dots underneath it, and that's because we're only showing events on the calendar that pertain to the social calendar. If I tap on Friday, the 17th of November, I can see that we've got the Legends of Music season opening party. That sounds like a lot of fun. But let's go over to the 23rd and see that we've got the Thanksgiving feast available. What happens if I want to go and make a reservation to join that particular event? This is where we can really sort of unleash a lot of the power that's built within this app. This can save you a lot of time, and it's convenient because, again, it's just right in your pocket. So I'm going to tap on Thanksgiving feast. I have this beautiful uh, uh, icon that shows me the entire flyer. It gives me all this wonderful information about everything that's happening and what's on the menu. And I can also see the sign up registration status. The time is all located there. So, if ever I forget, what time I'm supposed to show up or what time the event ends, that's all listed for me right here. If I tap on register, this is where we've got some really wonderful features that are very, very helpful for the members. Cancellations are available up to 2 days before the event start time. This helps everyone. It helps the club really get granular with the planning and make sure that we know exactly how many people are coming. So please feel free to look at this as a really great and wonderful reference. You can choose a time that you want to show up. So I'm going to tap right there where it says select a time. And all the available event times are shown to me in this really easy to use list. So I'm going to select 3:45. Now, the next really wonderful function is I can add a couple of members to the party by just simply tapping on plus. I can add a member or I can add a guest. And then I kind of go through and add the number of people that I want to have at my party. But a really, really powerful function that I really want to make sure to bring across here are the registration notes. Nancy, who is a member of my party, one of my guests, she has a high intolerance to gluten. And Paul, who's also joining us, is not able to eat nuts. Well, I can make any of these distinctions available to the staff by making any kind of a note here. This is going to make it easier for you to uh, give any details to the club that have anything to do with this particular event. And it's a very, very powerful way for you to list things out before you forget. And we're going to receive all that information and be able to apply it simply because you took 2 seconds and popped it right here into the app. So that's a very, very powerful part of this app and something that I think is really positive. Once you've finished making all your changes and you've added your members or your guests and you've put all the relevant details in, then you can just simply tap on Save Registration at the bottom, that button. And when you're done, you can just click on Done in the top right of my keyboard there. Now you're fully registered, and everything about this app makes this kind of thing so much easier. In the bottom left of the screen, you will notice the word close. That's what I'm going to tap on next to kind of flip me back onto the calendar of events. So I just want to review this one last time. The top left is the menu. That's where I can navigate to all kinds of wonderful parts of the app. If I tap on Home at the top of the menu, I'm brought to this screen. And then I can tap on the calendar, make a tea time. I can even go to members and I can search for a member. And if I forget what one of the staff members' names are, I can go to the menu and click on Home. Now I can even go to the staff directory. And what's really nice, because I'm terrible with names, but I'm pretty good at faces, is I can actually align a face with a name. And this makes it really easy for me to remember everyone as I'm cruising through the club. So that's also a very powerful feature. Top left, I'm going to tap on Menu and then tap on Home again, and this brings me back to the home screen. I want to encourage everyone to really take a minute to play with this a little bit, make sure that you're comfortable. Obviously, we're here for you anytime if you have any additional questions, but we feel like this is going to save you a lot of time and give you the opportunity to have a great resource for answering questions and making your experience here that much easier. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later.